What's going on, guys? Marcus from Wall Street Assassins. Today is Friday. You guys know what that means. Same day expiration day, where every stock traded is going to be available for same day expiration option trading. So looking at the overall market, we're looking at Netflix. Netflix had earnings yesterday. You can see it went from 314 to 345, and it's basically tapering off over there. We're sitting at a previous resistance level, which is now support around 333. So definitely want to watch to see if we break this 333 to the downside to that 328, which was a previous resistance before. So watch out for that. To the upside, we basically struggled to hold above 339 over here. So you want to see us break and hold above 339.50, and then we could start pushing up towards 345 and possibly higher. Looking at the overall indicated RSI is indicating that we're a little bit more on the overbought side. You can see the MACD on the 20-day is trying to cross down. So let's see what happens. We could possibly have a pullback, especially after that nice run up yesterday. Looking at the 180-day, you can see the same type of scenario, that we're a little bit more on the overbought side, but we're still above both trade lines. So watch to see, once we break those trade lines, we could start basically pulling back and making lower lows. Next stock we're going to talk about is Tesla. Looking at Tesla, I want to look at it on the 28. Tesla's actually creating a lot of support and resistance levels, but we want to see if we basically get above them. Let me just clear some lines over here. We want to see if we break above 130, then we can start basically pushing up towards those 131 levels on Tesla. And then to the downside, you want to see if we break and hold below at least 127. If we jump over towards the 180-day, 127 is the 180-day trade line over here. And once we start to break 127.90, you could start retesting 124, which was a previous low. Right now, the MACD is crossed down, signaling bearish activity. And the 20-day is, I believe, it crossed up. So in my book, that equals chop. I want both these charts, the MACDs, to be pointing in the same direction. So that's what I'll be waiting for. But overall, I believe we're both on top of the trade lines. We could possibly try to break out that 129, 130 level. If not, it could be a rejection zone and we come down. If we look at basically the yearly on Tesla, you can see we've been basically rejecting this descending slope over here, and we're at the top of it, kind of like what's happened to SPY. And speaking of SPY, we're jumping into that now. Looking at SPY on the 1 year, you can see that descending slope as well, and that's where we rejected on the 13th. And then we've basically been sinking down since then. So let's see what overall happens over here. Let's jump over towards the 180-day. You can see 180-day has crossed down. Got a very oversold very quickly if you're looking at the indicators, right? And then if you jump over towards the 20-day, 20 days crossed up, 180-day is still crossed down. So sorry about that. 180-day is still crossed down over here. So we need this to cross up in order for us to push up. We do have some major resistance levels to watch out for. We need to get above 390 before we can start pushing up towards 391 over here. 391, major resistance area, major trend change area as well. This is the 1 year EMA trade line over here. So you want to watch to see if we basically push into the zone or reject it. Or maybe we just reject the trade line over here and we make a new low. So anything is possible. We want to make sure we wait for confirmation, especially on a day like today, where we just came from an extreme drop, and now we're going sideways over here, looking like we're finding some type of support. So are we going to find support, or we're going to make a new low? So that's basically the main instance that we want to think about today, especially if this 20-day crosses back down. That 180 days already crossed down. We could see a new low. I think we made a low of 387. We could possibly go lower from there. So I'm definitely watching for the break of 388, holding until 387. And possibly if we break that, we could possibly go lower from 387. And then we have a pocket to fill to 385. So let's see what happens. Comment below what you guys think. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.